Hello, welcome to session 11, I think.
It is session 11.
So, fantastic.
Session 11.
So chat has decided who is doing the recap. Jake actually set the number 4 in chat. Number 4 actually correlates to himself.
God damn it.
Good luck.
So, alright.
Good luck.
My famous memory comes into play.
Godspeed, Yake.
Yeah. Okay, so last time we decided to go after House Ares. Basically, we learned something about them and we figured out they were douchebags. I don't remember what exactly
They
led to that, but
they had all the black powder or something like that.
yeah. So we went after House Ares, and we were fighting them. They had like a bard and some archers that were causing some real issues, but we managed to pull through mostly. And then the blue cloaks showed up. Apparently we may have done something before this, but help.
We did the epic venture where we went to the shipping people that shipped the fungi.
Oh yeah, and we were like blaming them.
Yeah, to the academy, and Laurel made his fantastic remark of, sorry, my polite bodyguard died in the plague.
Yeah.
But before that, Laurel went to the wizard to find out who'd been paying into this project to make the plague. And it turned out that it was Ares, and we were like, well, hang on, those guys are crazy. They're giving money, and then we realised they had black powder. They were like the biggest people for black powder.
Yeah.
Biggest people.
And so, yeah, we went there and we started fighting them. Well, we told them, you know, we got a warrant to go in there, and we were like, all right, well, we gotta inspect this place. And they were like, but our leaders aren't home. You can't come in here. And we were like, all right, sorry, man, we gotta come in. Government says so. And they were like, oh, we're gonna attack you. Well, actually, we attacked them, but that's beside the point. And so we were fighting them, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, the Blue Cloaks appeared, and they were like, "You're all under arrest." And then our party ended up going to prison for what, like a week, and then
It was a week, it was like 5 days.
5 days. Yeah, okay.
I think.
And so the loyalists put like some magic chalk in our cell, and they were like, draw an X with this chalk if you want to get out. And so we were debating it. Also in the cell with us was the Lord Mayor of Southside, the guy with the pseudo dragon pet. And so
Ex-prince.
yeah, the ex-prince. That is an important fact.
Yeah, the people that the loyalists are like fighting for.
Yeah. And so they broke us out. We eventually decided that we wanted their help after we learned that we'd be like executed for treason or something, right? And so we don't know what our treason was particularly, but
Just treason.
so yeah, we busted out, and now we are in the Loyalist headquarters in Southside. I think we're in Southside still. Yeah, we're in Southside, at the very south of Southside.
Yeah, the
And,
video's looking at the loyalists hideout actually. Although our dear friend Jonas is doing shit on the void. But, you know,
So, can everyone make sure the tokens are copied?
I have.
It is copied.
And then move yourself onto the Loyalist headquarters.
It is not. Hang on. I need to
I'm already
do things.
I'm not going to force yourself until you've had time to copy.
I need to add my skills and stuff.
Skills? You have skills, sir?
Skills!
Copied.
Point.
You can manually
point
change yourself if you want to by going select map and then 07.
Point where you want us to.
There's a little black strip in the top which is like upstairs.
Yeah.
That's where you'll start. You slept for the night here after a lot of partying and then a day of downtime.
There was a lot of partying. Riff got drunk. That was all off camera. Apart from
A lot of
stream.
things happened off camera. We shouldn't mention them.
You know, that's what they get. They should be
What,
here.
what
How
happens
did
in the
you
party
follow
stays
here?
at the party. That's how Raphael rolls.
Except what happens in the party generally involves you going back to the person who started the party's house.
Well, you know,
Yeah, well.
if I'm not already there.
Anyway, I think that's long enough for everyone to copy their tokens.
Nope. You can keep going. I'm adding my skill ranks.
Very well. In that case, he is completely asleep right now,
Yeah,
just
right.
knocked out. And then, well, yeah, one of you will eventually wake up. It's quite, you guys were actually pretty tired after all the stuff you've done, except Laura because Ring of Sustenance.
I have Ring of Substance and so does
Actually, no, your Ring of Sustenance aren't functioning though because you lost because they were removed.
Oh, yeah.
So you're still
we all had to
you're
sleep.
still having to actually properly sleep right now. So you're all quite.
Yeah, it's like being hungover suddenly. Like, oh, I have to sleep like 8 hours. Oh God, I
And
could
have
be
to
working
eat.
for all
What is
this time.
shit?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, you wake up. It's actually it's probably later than you usually do, but you were quite tired. Yeah, you wake up in the rather comfy rooms you've got on the upstairs of the Loyalist HQ.
Are they nice rooms?
It is actually a really nice room. Been given a nice bed, a nice dresser,
Yeah.
bathroom which you only have to share with one other person.
With one other person? No.
You're probably sharing it with Zoe.
Ah,
Aw.
that's acceptable, I guess.
But poor Raphael.
Raphael is sharing it with
Ballard.
Bollard.
Laurel was smart enough to not pick. Laura was smart enough to not pick sharing toilet with Ballard. You know.
Yeah.
Laura was actually sharing it. Laura was actually sharing it with Marvin Nightbane, the wizard.
Oh, all right.
That's fine.
Could you imagine that morning, you know?
That's a magical
That is a
Magical
magical ass
experience.
bathroom.
ass bathroom, literally.
It is magically clean. That is what it is.
That is definitely true.
Or it's magically warm. You know, you get out of a shower, you get really cold. So he heats the room to a shower temperature. So you
He's
don't
a
get
super
cold.
nice guy. Super nice guy. Black Wind.
Yeah, you all have independent rooms. Just
Wait.
each of your rooms links to a bathroom shared by someone else as well.
I wouldn't believe it when you heard his name, but he's actually very nice.
Yeah, you wake up and have some breakfast up there. And there's some guards in there and some townsfolk. All having breakfast and such. There's also someone else upstairs for Raphael.
I'm still doing stuff here because I remember I got boots.
Let me guess.
Oops.
Crimson.
No, most certainly, Crimson seemed. She wasn't here the other few days, but she happened to be sitting at the dinner table. She got surprised.
Don't say anything.
Well, Raphael is knocked out. He is sleeping right now.
Okay.
That is certainly true. So all the rest of you just see Crimson sitting at the table. She gives you all a glance as you come in, a bit of a smile.
How nice. Just eat.
What do you do?
Just eat.
Just silently eat.
Yeah, Ripple.
What, she's talking to me, or?
So,
Oh, okay.
to all of us.
Everyone.
Well, I guess Laurel is doing his
Oh, wow.
morning
Ballard's totally eating right
brewing in preparation for the day.
now. Ballard doesn't have time to talk, he's eating.
Like, Laurel is
What
chewing
did,
on
what did Bollard order for breakfast?
Yeah, well, you know.
bacon. Oh.
There's only one choice here.
Where some people would sit with like a book eating when they eat breakfast, Laurel sort of has a little tiny sort of a distillery next to him. There's like bubbling and sizzling, something boiling and cooking and stuff.
Funny enough, when Laura actually walked in, there was actually a specific section that looked like it's been specifically made out of a acid-proof table.
Oh, like they know his habits. Oh.
It seems like there's two seats there. One marked with your name, one marked with someone else's.
Oh, whose?
The other person is actually the wizard as well.
Oh, did
That's
he
damn
cure a
wizard.
plague recently?
Wow,
Oh,
someone's
wow.
getting uppity.
What was that, okay?
Nothing.
The plague can be mutated, you know.
There's one specific table different from all the rest, just reinforced in the event of alchemy.
There's no reinforcement for magic, you know.
If someone's casting fireball, most reinforcements won't help.
Yep.
Who
Magic
cast
is-
fireball around while eating breakfast?
You know, people.
You see, my steak was cold.
Seems a bit of an overkill, but sure.
Who eats steak for breakfast?
You know, well,
Well, I'll
also
take bacon.
Ballard.
Yeah.
If you throw meat at Ballard during eating time, he'll eat it.
You know, it's
Suddenly,
steak with a side of bacon.
Suddenly, in from one of the doors, Raphael staggers. Although he does look kind of hale and healthy, all things considered. He's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and
Immediately gets a little bit of a wink from Crimson as he walks in.
he smiles and goes over to the roasted pig or whatever served for breakfast here. Apparently,
Whatever you want to have breakfast, they'll make up for you.
he'll eat some light breakfast. It needs to be
Service is good. We should live here.
almost as if we are banished to be here forever. Yeah. He'll cut up. He looks at Crimson and says, "Ah, well, it seems that your greatest wish came through at all. I am yours, body and soul, it seems."
Well, not mine, but we're allies now, it seems.
Raphael smiles. He cuts up some bread and gets some milk, or if that's around. You know, it's
There is.
important to drink milk. It gets you better bones.
Yes, I just returned from a mission, so I decided I'd have a nice bit of breakfast, and I just happened to run into all of you.
Well, isn't that nice? Well, we just sprang away from the Imperial prison. And now we're hiding.
I heard about that.
It's quite the thing, actually.
Yes, I had quite the jobs. I got sent to go traveling to go get some magic chalk.
Well, isn't that nice?
Not the funnest journey, but it turned out to be useful, it seems. Though I would rather broken out myself. She gives a wink.
Raphael smiles. Eats some of his stuff.
Oh yes, I forgot. Oh yes, something I was also supposed to say when I came up here. Liana and Saurus would like to see you in their office. Once of course you finish breakfast. There is not an immediate rush.
Is that just Raphael? Or all of us?
All of you.
All right. He's not that charming.
Raphael, after eating, he will get up, seem to pace a bit, wait for the others to finish, and if they don't fast enough, he'll go to. Is there like a training room or something here?
There are people training like a courtyard area and various things.
Sure.
Or will probably get up quite quickly. She doesn't like this concept of eating again.
It scares her.
Yeah, it's like different.
It's an inconvenience.
It is an inconvenience, really.
Laurel needs to finish up brewing some reek. So
Looks over to Laurel, looks to the breakfast table, frowns.
There's like a window open next to him to let the fumes out.
I hope so.
seems like different rotten things that are being boiled together into like a soup.
I am eating all
He's very sort of. He says, "Oh yeah, don't let me disturb you."
As the viscous goop bubbles. No.
He's fully engrossed.
You might spy someone cast cast a gust of wind to blow the smoke a bit more towards the window.
Ugh.
Well, Raphael will get up and says to Crimson, "Very well. I will meet the others whenever they get ready, I suppose." Looks around. I think you owe me a duel, by the way.
Would you like to do that now? She draws her blade.
Perhaps not here on the dinner table. We wouldn't want to disturb the breakfast for, the others. But if there is a courtyard or a training area, I am certainly interested.
There's a room with a few chandeliers and balconies. If we go the next floor up.
Excellent. That is basically my home turf.
Excellent. So that they head towards the third floor to do a duel.
Yep. A few minutes later, you can hear the cries of surprise and amazement and stuff, and
Probably from both sides.
yeah,
Both
and
good.
the cling of the chandeliers being swung upon and stuff.
some duel they're having.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh yeah.
I thought you said you weren't gonna disturb our breakfast.
He's upstairs.
Well, you still say we can hear them fight.
Well,
Yeah, that's
you
very
know.
disturbing.
His sword play is very engaging. What can I say?
Let's find out who wins, shall we? Roll yourself 3 attack rolls.
We're gonna rush in and like save him by throwing acid and fire at her.
Do you?
No. We probably heard that they were dueling.
Probably.
Yeah, Jones, would you like to roll 3 attack rolls to see who wins?
I can certainly make 3 attack rolls.
And you'll also do 3.
Well,
So first one, she wins. Second one, she wins. Third one, you win.
hooray!
So it was a close fight, but
It was a close fight.
she pulls out in the end.
Well, you know, not to be upstage, she will also do an acrobatic check to, swing myself over chandeliers and stuff.
He
Well,
succeeds.
she's also going to try doing it, though. You have a feeling she's not, she's not the best at it, but she's going to try.
Well, Raphael is Raphael.
Perfectly
Well,
equal.
my goodness.
You
well,
both beat
Raphael
the
is-
candidate
is,
perfectly.
Raphael is certainly falling in love up here. Yeah, well, the
This is your morning.
the final crash sort of rings out.
You have a feeling you hear like the mumbling of someone saying, "I'm going to have to fix that chandelier later."
Afterwards, Raphael will go. I don't know. He will.
It will
Of
probably be done
course.
by the time that you're.
Yeah, he will of course take off his shirt to wash up, and then he will smile to Crimson and say, "Thank you, very entertaining, I must say. We will have to continue this later, I think." Winking at her as he's washing, and then we'll...
As she cleans her blade off, she looks back towards you. Yes, I think we should. It was quite fun. I'd be curious to see if you get any better.
Ah, oh, my lady, for you, Raphael will get as good as he can. And then, as he leaves, he will leave a single rose he conjured up somehow, and go down to meet the others.
Riff is by the door to the stairs to go downstairs, and she's just talking to Nairu in a tongue that you have never heard of.
Some guard walks past and looks questioning at you.
Like polyglot or something.
Well, you don't know because it's sorceress.
Because
so-
you've never heard of it.
It's magic.
So Zoe will kind of, hold on to Riffle and ask if she can come with her.
Yeah, Riff will gladly accept.
Thank you.
Raphael comes down, dripping wet, shirtless, dashing.
My kind of man.
Well, Zoe and Rifflin is not there.
Oh!
Where have
They
you gone?
Zoe left with Rifflin.
When he notices, he might seem a little bit disappointed. If Bollard or Laurel actually notices it, it's another question.
Ballard notices everything.
Raphael will look at Bollard and say, where did the girls go?
Oh.
Where did they go? It's a good question.
Riff probably would have gone.
Oh, Zoe was going to ask you to go somewhere.
Yeah, where? Sorry? Anywhere?
So she's going on down
Anywhere.
as well.
No, we're gonna meet with the boss.
Well, we're not just gonna go now, are we? Like, just us two. We're all go, aren't
Apparently
we?
you are.
I was gonna wait outside the office.
I'll wanna wait with you.
Yeah.
Just-
Riff will probably wait
You don't have
by this
to-
water.
Yeah, let's go by the water. Let's do that.
It's pretty water.
It's pretty. Look at that water.
Which you've noticed is basically the meeting place for this entire building.
Oh,
So where everyone goes, if they're waiting for someone, they'll just wait around somewhere in here. It's a nice place, nice
is
and
it
calm.
filled with people?
Not right now, no.
Is this a wall?
Yes, there's a separated wall in between.
Oh,
Aha!
There's like water pouring out of either side. as Raphael steps around the corner.
Hi, is what you normally say, but okay.
He smiles. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm good, and she looks at Rifflin.
Riff smiles and says, I'm good. Naru seems a bit cranky. I don't think he says he didn't sleep too well.
Ah! Raphael waves a hand. Ah, the old crow is always cranky, isn't he?
He looks at you with utter distaste.
Raphael
Just
looks
as
back.
he looks to most living things, and most non-living things as well.
Yeah, just utter distaste on his features always.
Except when he's being handed something shiny.
Which he loves.
As I said, he's a crow.
And Naru kind of looks at Riff and makes a few distinct noises. She chuckles and says, I think Naru disagrees with you. Well, I know Naru disagrees with you.
Laurel walks into the room.
Pollard is still eating bacon.
Nah.
Hello, Laurel. I'm happy for our talk. You really helped me think this through.
Pollard teleports in.
I would hope so. It is a confusing time for all of us, but we need to be resolute in what we do.
Well, shall we go to the office and see what daring expedition they are going to send us on, eh?
Yes, we better. See what sort of thing they want us to do.
Ah, here they are, Soros.
We're just talking about you.
Fools.
You have walked into a dastardly trap.
Looks like to me I'm going to have to get more seats in here at some point. I'm not used to having such large groups.
We take 5 feet square each. We have a sort of large personal space.
Well, we don't. I mean, we can't really stand too close to each other because we're going to, it's going to be bad.
Then you're just violating personal space.
Exactly.
Rude.
I need 5 feet.
Anyway, good morning to the 5 of you. Did you sleep well?
About as well as someone who's just been broken out of Imperial prison can.
Better than I have for a long time. I didn't really do this. I don't really do this anymore. But
So he motions to Pollard, basically to say what he said.
Laurel looks at Zoe and says, I don't think his snoring was too bad tonight.
Oh,
Should
no,
have,
not what I meant.
some of those camping nights.
Not what I meant. What I meant was that as good as you can be after you've been broken out of prison and everything you loved has been lost.
I'll sort of frowns a little.
Riff kind of looks over, then looks at Liana and says, well, I slept well. Naru didn't. But he's a bird, so I don't know if that counts.
A lot of birds tend to be quite cranky after sleeping.
Yeah, I've noticed that now.
She pulls out a few bird seeds and throws them in the air.
Naru
Just lands
points-
flat.
Yeah,
He falls
Naru
to the
just
ground and
watches
looks at
it.
her.
Yeah, he's like,
He's just like, I am not a fucking pet.
You notice Leon.
I am a demon with wings, and you shall respect me as such.
Good
Sadly,
old
we only-
Sunday sauce.
we only understand like, caw, 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 caw.
You know what?
Picture of me, who you are.
I think Nairo should learn something from that game that just came out, a bird story. If he was like that bird in that story, I would love him so much.
Naru's a dick.
He's a,
What about you, Raphael? Liana looks.
Raphael seems to be caught up. Yes, I did sleep fairly well. Thank you.
Soros looks over you. Well, I have a piece of good news, and then I have a request for you all.
no bad news. That is
Not
good
this-
news by itself.
Not at this time, no bad news. So the good news is Liana and our court mage Marvin have been working together and they think they've devised ways to keep you completely hidden from Imperial scrying.
What's a start?
that they will work on applying this to you over the course of the day.
Right.
It will take place on a mark somewhere hidden on your skin. Where it is your choice.
Well,
Will it be Liana or not?
Yeah, I was gonna think it depends on who's gonna put the mark on you, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Either one can put it on.
oh, well.
Raphael's gonna take advantage of that.
What's gonna look like this mark?
I need some
It
of that.
is a complex series of runes which we've put together. The exact thing we have a picture of, we can show you a picture of later.
I go in there all flirty and they take out this fucking branding iron.
Yeah.
Feeling
So where did you
hot,
put it?
Raphael.
So where did you say you wanted it?
He pulls down his pants, turns around, and is
yes.
like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, damn.
Anyway, the process should be mostly painless.
Finally, Raphael
we
is going to
haven't-
get us.
I mean, we've never had to test it on people before, so we don't know for sure, but it should be painless.
Well, no, I mean, that's his usual approach. He's a master of mostly painless.
I mean, it's either that or we wait for months for us to have enough test subjects.
Ah, that's fine. Finally, Raphael can get his like awesome dolphin tattoo on his ankle or something.
Anyway, the second part of what we were here to talk to you about is once these are applied, you'll be able to go out and, well, do things in the city again, live your normal lives, and also be able to hopefully help us out, assuming you're still willing to.
Well, as long as the plan you have isn't suicidal or... What do you propose?
Well, we've been looking through all the notes and various things our intelligence services have gathered. We don't have a lot at our disposal, but we have some stuff. For example, House Flores' mercenaries they recently sent into the forest. We found exactly where in the forest they've gone.
That's well. How many are there?
The mercenaries themselves, not a lot actually. But we can't confirm exactly how many there are. But there's the groups they've been sending have only been quite small. What worries me, they've been sending quite a few of them, and we haven't seen many come back. So if they're setting up a base, we're not 100% sure. Though we have indications that there is some kind of encampment somewhere in the forest for you to check out. And no, he's not.
Okay, then I'll stop staring at him.
There you go.
Well,
Okay.
all right then. Taking out one of these teams or finding all of them and removing them would certainly damage our enemy's resources.
We also know for a fact whatever this encampment is what's been producing the gunpowder.
I wonder how they're digging it up. We're actually making it out there.
We're not entirely sure. We haven't been able to send scouts into the forest as most of our teams are specialized for inner city reconnaissance.
Raphael holds up a hand. Question? Looking over to Laurel. How do you actually... how do you get gunpowder? Do you mine it? You said you dig it up.
Well, no, I assumed they dug it up from some... we had heard rumors that there was some sort of stash out there, where previous military operations perhaps had dug it down to keep it safe, which would then have been compromised. Generally, and he begins to talk about how you take different elements and mix them together and powder them and add them together so that you get an oxidizer and something that can blow up, and then you add a spark to it and then boosh, boom.
Raphael's eyes glaze over for a bit.
He goes into
No.
various detail with like different percentages you need to reach to get the optimum values and such. Also make gunpowder.
Raphael nods, mumbles things, trying to fake that he's listening.
All transitions into intricacies of weaponry using gunpowder, such as simple muskets and the like. He doesn't know too much about it, but he knows the mechanism. He sort of muses about how that could be used in different fashions.
Thoros and Leon look back and forth, wondering if they should interrupt.
And he'll finish sort of saying, but that's just the short of it. Like
I-
8 minutes or something.
I
Yes,
imagine the rest of the
sure.
group just being used to it and just,
Yeah,
well, we-
Yeah, we don't even listen to him anymore.
Rick just glazed over.
But when that quiz comes up on gunpowder, you're gonna fail.
Yeah. And
Lord has
Lord
quizzes for his party members.
Yeah, is that gonna be a test? No, test. Oh,
he
see.
has like these small glasses he puts on when he grades it in a red pen. Like,
Well.
Yeah, after the lecture, Riff will say, okay, if they're possibly creating a camp, we kind of learned the hard way that attacking encampments of people isn't always the best way to go.
The encampment itself, we have a basic idea of what it's like, but we don't know for sure. From what we could tell, it was a wooden palisade with a front gate to it. The front gate didn't seem to be guarded, though. It just seemed to be, there. And we could definitely hear creatures inside, though we couldn't make out what they were saying. It sounded in a foreign language.
Creatures.
Well, we can't tell what they were. We can't see inside through the barricade.
Well, I suppose we will storm the gates then.
That might not
If
be
we're
necessary.
fast, get in, get out.
If they're not watching the gates, that may not even be necessary.
That's true. Perhaps
Storming may not
fire
have to be
into
the
a
option.
storeroom then.
Yeah, Riff nods and says, well, we better get these marks and get going then.
Well, yes. Any daylight saved is, valuable.
Yeah, sure. Your mission is to go out there, and however you do it, just make sure that the gunpowder does not fall into the hands of the florist's household, unless it happens to be Zoe.
Yay.
So, we really should make your cadet house, Zoe.
Wait, what?
A cadet house.
Why?
You're a little too worthy to the name of Thors. Or rather, the current holders don't seem to be worthy of it.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yes, as well, should we go and get this mark then?
Yes, this will be done throughout the day. It's a rather long process, so we have to do it one by one. Well, tomorrow morning we'll have supplies ready for you, such as food and horses, if you wish to get into the forest.
Sort of frowns. Riding then.
If you wish, you can walk it into the forest, though riding is just, of course, faster.
Very well then. I've not done it a lot, but
These horses are well
Right out.
trained. It shouldn't be much of a problem.
Riff nods and then makes her way out.
Liana, please find them throughout the day and take them to the library. She nods, gestures for Bollard to follow.
Bollard's gonna get screwed over first.
Are we just to wait here then?
All of you are dismissed to do as you wish for the rest of the day.
is there a
Ooh.
lab available somewhere?
Rick,
Yes.
what are we gonna do?
There is a small alchemical laboratory if you wish it. I believe he stored it in the basement.
Very well then. I'll be there.
I don't know what Riff can do. Riff doesn't have stuff to study because it's missing and she can't get it. So,
There is a library though.
Oh, let's
to the
go.
library.
Yeah, to the library. Let's go.
As
Where
Bollard
is it?
walked in, it seems like the
Oh.
wizard's son ran off.
No.
Where's the library?
This little bit here. It's got a bit more books and showing, but
Can we go in there while Ballard is there?
unless Bollard's too embarrassed.
Well, I mean, I don't really have a problem.
But you're not gonna get it somewhere intimate, are you?
No.
So where does Bollard choose to have this basically tattoo put?
How about just like above my heart? It's a good simple place, right?
Very well.
Symbolic and-
It's going to hurt a little bit to put it there, but
Like the
Yeah.
left pectoral.
Yeah, right. See, Ballard can handle that.
so yep, the tattoo goes away. It's a very intricate rune. Even with Bollard's somehow innate knowledge of magic, it's very complex.
Weird. He's not even gonna try as long
And
as it
constantly,
works.
whoever is not drawing the tattoo, the other one is pumping, basically, casting a spell at the same time.
Hmm.
Magic tattooing.
Yeah, that is where you're putting it exactly might hurt a little bit, but it goes throughout the day quite fine.
Yeah. All right.
The next one to be called off that would actually be Raphael.
So.
What? I would never. What is
Well, we'll go
stylish?
hang out with Laurel.
Like,
It looks fancy.
Word with pride.
Confusing,
On your
but
face.
fancy.
confusing and fancy. Well,
It's very elaborate.